All right, and who we got waiting in here? Oh, no. Guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Bitches can't get enough of my stuff.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the god of podcasting has joined us. Look, just, can we all take a moment here? Everybody please take a moment. Everybody please. Just look at, can we get hashtag D'Artagnan over in the chat? Did you trim it? It looks like it's trimmed.
No, it's just the lighting in my room is awful. So I'm super overexposed on one side.
This is true. I never speak to you during the day, so I've never seen you in daylight before.
I didn't realize you had a window in your room either. It's always so dark in there.
It really is.
Not during the day.
Loy Sauce, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a moment. We're going to talk to the god of podcasting here. We're going to kick Justin out of the call. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Excited to be a part of this. I look forward to it every year.
It is going to be a wonderful time. So are you guys ready to do some Q&A shenanigans?
Oh boy, am I.
Dan, would you like to be our Q&A, our quiz master over there?
Sure.
Dan's going to pull up the questions. Again, the link, can you pop that link over in the chat as well again?
I was way ahead of you.
I just want to say, sorry for interrupting, but Dan, thank you so much again for your dedication to this and for helping us out. Really does mean a lot.
Dan is the man. I could not do this without Dan, especially now, like after last year, he spoiled me being on site. Now I don't think he's allowed to be apart from me when we do live stream for the cure. Oh, I can stop recording that segment now.
That would help.
Yes, I will save.
I would like to say,
the
biggest tragedy is that I only got 50 minutes through Grand Budapest Hotel last night.
Ooh. I hope you get a chance to finish it at some point.
I want to. I was enjoying myself so much.
Because, Dan, it only gets better.
I got to the point where they had just started the prison break.
Oh, so much fun. That's my favorite Wes Anderson.
That's my only Wes Anderson.
So we've got Kim and Kat Stay Alive. Maybe go follow those amazing ladies. They are absolutely amazing. They do a hilarious and really fun horror podcast, and I'm terrible at it, as we learned once again this year. I'm so bad at it.
I should have just called in today. I should have just called in sick, said I had the COVID or something, and then I could have done it in your place. I was listening, and I was like, no, don't do that. Here's the thing. If you know horror tropes, particularly Tales from the Crypt horror tropes, I think you could have gone through that a little easier.
See, that's what I was trying to
feeling...
think of. That it screwed me up with the game because I knew it was Tales from the Crypt, and Tales from the Crypt always has that kind of ironic ending where because he was selling death plots, he ends up in his own grave. And I kind of was in my head, I was like, it's going to have some kind of Tales from the Crypty thing like that. And I just knew. And I think I was distracted by that, so I, wrapped the hose around my neck. What an amazing bunch of sound drops and stuff we got out of that. By the way, before we go anywhere else, gentlemen, before we do anything else literally at all here, I want to pull up our list of prizes because, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be giving away our first prize of the day.
You're not my dad. Bitches can't get enough of my stuff.
When we play Loy Sauce sound drops, that means we're giving away a prize sometimes, unless I just feel like hearing his absolutely amazing voice. Does that mean every time he's on and he just talks, we have to give away prizes?
Oh my God.
God in heaven. Loy Sauce, get out. You're gonna break us. Let's see. I think it's too early in the morning for spicy food. Yeah, I think.
Bill says he can hear me.
Check that.
Hi. Oh, that's better.
A little more?
No, that's good.
Okay. All right. I'm just pulling up my list of prizes here, and we've got a Q&A and we've got some stream games. So we've got a few hours, and then we're going to be getting Dan. He's already in here, and then we're going to be getting Caleb as well from Netflix and Swill in here, and we're going to be talking about Undercover Grandpa.
If you have an active Netflix subscription, go watch Undercover Grandpa. It is an hour and a half.
Let's give away.
This is what James Caan's career has come to.
Justin, right. What do you think we should give away? What do you think we should toss in here?
What should we give away? Boy socks? Or don't you have any of those?
I don't have any used Loy socks. If Loy Socks is willing to donate a pair of himself, then yes, we can have that.
Here's one right here.
Oh.
This is a live one.
Wow.
Oh, yikes.
You can see the weight in the bottom of it. Like it's kind of looks like it's heavy. What are
Oh
you
yeah, it's
doing over
weighted.
there, Dan?
Yeah.
I'm putting things away and then destroying everything.
Oh my lord. So okay, we are going to give away, ladies and gentlemen, live stream for the Cure t-shirt. So sometime within the next hour, so by 1 p.m., every donation of $10 or more is entered to win a live stream for the Cure t-shirt. That's this year's event, the t-shirts that we got from Upstate Merch. Now, I only have a medium, a large, an XL, and a 2XL. So unless you're, squeezing into one that's going to be too small for you or wearing one that's going to be too big on you. So if you're really big or really little, maybe. But yeah, so I have one medium, one large, one extra large, and one 2X. So $10 and up, any donation of $10 and up is going to be automatically entered to win a live stream for the Cure t-shirt. So please go ahead and get those donations in there. Thank you so much again, Kim and Kat, for another amazing. They are such a blast.
So much
What a
fun.
great chemistry. They have such a perfect podcasting chemistry together.
I love them so much. But are we ready for our Q&A?
I guess I have no idea what to expect in terms of the questions, but throw them at me.
What do you need, Dan?
You got to send me the thingy for the questions. And get the thing. For the questions.
for it?
Yeah. Well, no, I have for the questions to ask. You want me to ask the questions?
Oh, you need the answers.
Yes.
Duh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This fucking guy. 46 more hours of this shit.
All right. Let's get in here. And let me get these answers.
Caleb in the chat, Loy sauce cummies, ooh.
Hashtag ooh in the chat.
Oh God.
Christine says, "Can't go Loy Sauce go be the prize," or his
We've tried
awesome
that
cannon
before.
shirt.
I don't know how many times on this show we've said that we were going to give them away.
We
to our
probably owe
listeners.
Loy Sauce to at least a half a dozen people at this point, easily.
Probably.
Just chop you up into little itty bitty pieces and send you around the world, buddy.
Let's see.
Who will be the lucky person to get my penis?
Ooh.
I know who's going to get the tip.
Okay. I'm just going to share this with you on Google Drive, Dan, so you have access to edit it. So it should then give you access to the answers.
Okay.
So there we go. I've just added it's the Netflix and Swill at Gmail is what I added.
Oh yikes! I don't know if that's the one that's loaded.
Fucking yikes.
Fucking yikes, bud.
So yeah, meanwhile, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, $10 and up donation gets you entered to win a live stream for the Cure t-shirts. Please make it happen over there. Make some dollar bills, y'all. Rain over in there. And thank you very much to our amazing donors. I think we just netted another like 175 or so during that segment.
Wow.
Which is $175, ladies and gentlemen, for a future immune to cancer. That's absolutely amazing. We're 27% once again of our goal. On our screen overlay, we're almost to the first Cancer Research Institute logo. And yeah, that's correct. Christine's correct. $295 before it's hashtag Rise and Shine, more moonshine for Drew Hallam. And then, ladies and gentlemen, what?
Sorry. Can you do it to my personal Gmail? That's
Yes.
the one I have everything through.
Sorry. Yeah, and then, ladies and gentlemen, once we get to $4,000, the next level of our carnivore candy challenge. And my terrible graphics. Justin, that's what happens when I do graphics.
Dude, I fucking love it. The way that the pepper is pasted on the top right corner of that graphic. Dude, as soon as I saw it,
What
I
the
almost fell out
fuck?
of my chair laughing. Dude, it's the best thing I've ever seen.
Like I said, it looks like an Angel Fire page. I made it, and I was like, it's immediately the worst thing I've ever made.
No, it's the best
Or
thing
the
you've
best,
ever
yeah.
made.
But
4K,
yeah,
no
so
lastos.
once we get to $4,000, ladies and gentlemen, volcanic jalapeno is the next jerky in our challenge. So we are going to be taking that plunge. We're going to get that. I'm sorry, I've got so many things to drive here, so I'm trying to get over to the questions so I can get them over to Daniel. That's which
This is
one?
Dan Brennick.
That's right. Hang on.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, enjoying the beautiful music of Lucas King. Okay. So now I'm sharing there we go. Come on. There we go.
Oh, why did fucking Automod
At Gmail, Dan?
Yes. Automod decided to censor the term "fuck you."
It censors everything. It's weird
Why
the way
ever
it
would they
censors
do
stuff.
that?
I don't know.
It's weird the way Automod censors stuff. It's really, really weird.
It's almost like the term
Be
fuck
quiet.
could be considered objectionable.
Well, thank you very much. Chris Yaney just donated $36.66. He says we need to get Gerald to have Taylor Swift donate.
Oh God, can you only imagine?
She's blocked him.
Okay, who thinks that Gerald's not on his way here, but he's actually on his way to Taylor Swift's house to hide in her bushes?
That's it.
Did you get that, Dan?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yep. Okay, so Dan's going to be running the Q&A, so Dan's going to be asking us some questions here. I don't know what these are. I've not looked at these. Justin and Loisos have not looked at these. So these are just going to be random questions that we're going to answer. And
we'll answer them to the best of our ability.
You'll answer them and like it, Loisos.
And I want to apologize. I do not have the dulcet tones of Velvet Drizzle, so...
I mean, I did
I'm
see
sorry.
the Velvet Drizzle poking around over there in the chat. Sean Ennis, my friend, I love you. Welcome.
All right, so we're going to go in order. Once again, it's exclamation QA for the form if you want to keep asking questions. So please do that.
I just put that over in the chat as well.
Thank you. All right, first question. If you could be any Simpsons character, who would it be and why?
Oh, God.
Nick, you got to start off with this. It's one of your favorite
God.
shows of all time.
If I could be a Simpsons character, not what Simpsons character are you most like?
If I could be
Yes.
one, then I want to be Lionel Hutz, attorney at law. Rest in peace to the great Phil Hartman. Yeah, I want to be, oh my God. Just so I can go to court without pants on. Mr. Hutz, are you wearing or not wearing any pants? Okay. There I go. Lionel Hutz. There we go. Loisos.
This is a tough one. I want to say Troy McClure because he's a beloved action movie star. So, although he's kind of
Oh, yes, Pod Daddy.
he's kind of washed up, isn't he?
I don't know. He's like that canon actor, that big canon actor they get, and then it's like, hey, look, it's this guy. And then they're like, here's 4,000 other people you don't know.
But he always gets paid to do celebrity endorsements, so.
And Alan in the chat, and he fucks fish, but yeah. So what about Justin?
This is really difficult. But I think it's got to be Barney because he's always drunk at the bar. And he doesn't really seem to have any responsibility in life. So
That is the perfect Justin answer.
So it's Barney.
All right. So our next question.
Next question is, oh, good God. With all the chaos in the world today, what movie franchise would unite us and be best equipped to handle the pandemic better than we currently are?
So is this...
It certainly isn't Star Wars.
What are you talking about?
Woof. Playing those cards early. Oh, God. Oh. Like...
There is
What
one true
movie
answer to
franchise would be equipped to unite
this.
us?
Would be best equipped to handle the pandemic better than we currently are?
So we're a fictional universe is handling this as opposed to like the world that is handling it now. I'm gonna say just because I love Dan and I know he wants to hear it, the Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh, yes, that's it. We're gonna
COVID-
raise our cause against this
COVID
virus.
can't catch us if we're leaving our life a quarter of a mile at a time.
I need a 10-second call.
And I'm going to jump in. And this is one of Loisos's favorite franchises. And for some reason, it just popped up into my head. Daniel Radcliffe's face. Harry Potter. I just, for some reason, with the wizarding world, I have a feeling that they'd be able to take care of this problem.
That's a great answer, Justin. I think Mad Max would be the franchise to unite us, because it's about finding redemption and finding humanity in a world that has gone to shit. In a complete, utter wasteland.
You actually put thought into your answer. Jesus.
Julio over in the chat says Barney's not healthy enough for Justin.
That's true.
Barney's not all about them games, brah.
Yeah, but the unhealthy person inside me still wants to be that.
That's
drunk
true.
At the
You
bar,
guys,
so.
you guys have never been out with Justin drinking. Like, he will immediately try to talk you into going to whatever disgusting fast food or like sit down diner so he can pig out and eat trash food every time, all the time. Christiane says hi, Danielle. She's in the background washing a dish or something.
She is. Yes, she is.
I cannot tell you how many times Justin has begged me at midnight and hours after to go take him to get some fast food.
Exactly. All the time. Literally all the time. Every time we ever went to the movies up here, we'd get out of the movies, he'd be like, let's go through the Burger King drive-thru because there's a Burger King right at the exit of the mall. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
The wife.
All right, next question.
Next question. This is specifically for Nick.
Ooh.
Will Nick ever apologize for trash talking the baby turtles from TMNT?
Listen, fuck those little baby turtle puppets. They're stupid. They look terrible. They're
Listen, this is
garbage.
your opportunity, Nick. This is your opportunity with all these people watching to raise money for cancer. Just apologize.
No, I will not. I will not. I will stand firm, and I hope that people will donate to my resolution, to how resolute I am in my hatred of the baby rat turtle puppets
You
that
know
look
you're
like
wrong.
shit.
You just can't admit it. It's okay.
I'm going to get so much hate over in the chat right now. Bring it on.
And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, go listen to our 30th anniversary retrospective of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
That
the
is
original
correct.
movie from 1990.
Or if you've ever seen it and you know what they look like, which is terrible.
Which is awesome.
Listen,
They're so
Moist Sauce.
awesome that NECA even made action figures based on the puppets that came out that are like $100. So
Julio says justice for baby turtles.
Get it trending. Hashtag justice for baby turtles.
Jimmy made a great point. Raise money for cancer immunity so no one turns into one of those baby turtles. Oh my god. Next question, please.
All right, next question. I'm going to skip one. Is Gerald there yet? No. All right, on to the real question. General discussion on films versus series. Time, dedication, the market saturation of series from all the streaming services now, quality, etc. Good God, what do you want? A fucking essay?
You could make a dissertation
Okay,
of
everybody
this.
take 10 minutes and we're all going to just write out our own answers in long form and then we'll come back and compare. Is that? No. Yeah, I mean, I think both have their strengths. I mean, that's what I think in terms of a generalized discussion. I think both have absolutely their strengths. I love, like, I just finished watching, I rewatched all the way through and then up through Better Call Saul season 4. Which, I mean, I love that just long form, like over multiple seasons kind of character development, because you can really get into the minutia of characters and really, get into a lot of depth of that and get a lot of great moments. But at the same time, you can tell such an amazing story on a big screen. You can tell such an amazing story with such rich, beautifully detailed characters, and you can pack that same kind of character depth and density into a 2.5 hour package as well. I don't prefer
it's much
one
more
over
of a
the other.
challenge.
Yeah.
It's much more of a challenge to do it in an hour and a half to 2.5 hours, which is why I still prefer film over television any day of the week. It's my favorite. Also, it really takes it a lot. It really takes a good quality show to invest me in that much time of my life, which is very rare. A show will come along here and there, Mad Men, The Sopranos, Breaking Bad, among many others. But I'm not one of those guys that sits down like, oh, great, Game of Thrones, Ozark, I've never seen this. I can't wait to invest so many hours of my life into this. It's not my thing. So for me, it's definitely movies. And for the show, definitely I love just talking about movies. Like, I would never transition the epic film guys into a show that talked about television as well. Some podcasts are great at that and that's their thing. But for us, I like to center completely on movies.
Like the Rabbit Ears TV podcast.
That is correct.
Plug. I think to speak to the oversaturation of it, I mean, there is so much content out there, so much. And it's overwhelming.
Which I don't
especially
understand how, like, even with quarantine, I get it, but I don't understand how people are out of things to watch. There are so many things to watch.
Yeah,
Because
those
they only
people
wanna watch
complain.
certain things, and that's it.
Correct.
Those people complaining about running out of things to watch, I literally don't understand that, because of all the streaming services that are available, because of all the content that is readily available to us now, it can be overwhelming, and that's why I usually try to stick to movies. I have to get really invested for me to continue spending hours upon hours
I mean,
watching
except
a show.
for What We Do in the Shadows, because it's the best show ever made. But
I'm watching that right now, and that's easily digestible because the episodes are half an hour long each. So it's easier to devote something like my time to something like that as opposed to like Game of Thrones, which I never got into. I watched the first season and I'm like, this seems like a show I'd really enjoy. And then I just never came back to that first show because I got distracted by another show. And then, of course, once I heard about the direction the show went, I was not sorry at all that I did not devote my life to it. So,
And also, I mean, it's also, you know, you can branch off in the discussion as well to like, there's different types of TV shows. Like, I love to binge things like Man Down or like Letterkenny, which, I mean, there's not really a lot of character development in them because it's just, you know, like setups and, you know, just
Gags,
amazing
yeah.
gags and,
Yeah, just
you know,
enjoyment.
amazing humor.
100%.
Same reason, you know, why Justin loves watching his, you know, his trash cinema and stuff. And, you know,
well, yeah, I was gonna
all
say,
those
and there's
kinds of
always
things.
more of that out there that I haven't seen yet. So
Yeah.
until there's none of that left, then maybe I'd watch like a Game of Thrones or an Ozark, which I'm sure my wife is behind me right now saying we're going to watch those in the next couple weeks. But no, it's also
just
a
want to
preference,
hear
personal preference.
who just wants to hear Danielle just come on mic every few minutes and scold
Yes.
Justin about something. I feel like
I
we're
already
all
got-
here for that.
I already got booted off earlier because she had a video conference with work, which I thought was for work, but they ended up talking about pit bulls fighting or something. I don't even know. So it had nothing to do with.
Oh my God. Julio from the Contrarians, $10 donation, justice for baby turtles.
Thank
There
you,
you go.
Julio.
There you go. And Julio, just remember, ladies and gentlemen, every donation of $10 or more between now and the end of the hour, you are entered to win a live stream for the Cure t-shirt. So get those donations in if you want your chance to win a live stream for the Cure t-shirt from this year's event. Again, featuring the absolutely amazing artwork that Justin and his wife Danielle designed. That beautiful logo you see on your screen right there. Get those donations in. But no, Julio, no. Bad. Next question. Because I feel like we could probably continue on the TV series movie discussion
We could spend a whole episode
for the
on
rest of
that,
the
yeah.
hour. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe a future patron only segment or something.
I have many thoughts on that.
Pre-roll. Easy pre-roll. You can throw them in there, Dan. Get them in there.
Oh no, my quick thing is like there are certain things in terms of like writing. Writing is what it comes down to. If the writing is good enough, I want more of it, and that means I want a show. But if the writing is like, I only got story beats here, I want a movie of it. Best example I have of it was this Netflix show called Chambers. It was 10 episodes. They were about 45 minutes apiece, and I'm like, the main story of this could be told in 2 hours. It'd be a great movie, but the writing is so bad that I don't like this series.
Yeah, because it just adds way too much fluff around it.
Fluff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next question: ScarJo or Margot?
ScarJo.
I'm based off of Prime ScarJo.
Are we talking like in terms of talent or sexual, physical attraction,
Porque no
sexual
las dos.
nature? Okay.
Entire package. I'm going to the entire package, and for me, it's Margot Robbie, 100%.
I'm gonna have to go with ScarJo as well.
Because Under the Skin's one of your favorite movies,
Under the Skin is one of my favorite movies.
and she's
also,
nude in it too.
Yeah.
Dan.
Oh, it's ScarJo. It's not even. a
No,
question.
Dan, the chat.
Oh, Dan Chat. What did I do? Who did I have to ban?
Letterkenny is amazing. Snoop Burbs. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, this guy. Get the fuck.
Carrot
out of here.
trees, get out of here.
Get banned.
Get
Dan
out of here.
Hammer.
Hey, wait, they were trying to make us famous, though, guys.
It's
What
just
are you
a,
doing?
yeah, we probably could have only spent like a little bit of money and been rich.
Oh,
But no, I
have
mean,
to
like
address
when it comes
something.
to those two,
Oh, go ahead.
I love them both. I
Oh,
really
oh,
do.
just-
But I don't know. There's something about Margot Robbie, especially rewatching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood again recently. There's just something about her. She's got something completely different than every other actress among her age group. And ScarJo's shown some amazing performances, but I think her shtick in the Marvel movies has kind of put me off to her a little bit. I'd like to see her do other
That's
stuff.
not her fault.
But that, and also
See, I'm not even thinking of when I think of ScarJo.
I'm also
not even
thinking of
Black
Ghost in the
Widow.
Shell as well. I'm thinking Ghost in the Shell as well.
I'm thinking of
some
things
the-
like Marriage Story. You know, like she's given some great performances in some really really good movies. I'm not thinking of like popcorn entertainment is popcorn entertainment, and I don't weigh that against someone's like it's the same.
I'm
way
not saying that
weigh
there's
Harley
anything
Quinn
wrong with
against Margot. I'm not saying
No,
there's anything wrong with
I'm
it.
not
either,
doing
but,
that either
you
at
know.
all. I'm just saying how
That's why I
how
take total
view them.
package though. Like what I don't know. I'm ScarJo, man.
I also wanted to pick Margot because she's the underdog, and everyone's gonna pick ScarJo. So, got to show her some love.
I don't think. Chat, what do you guys think, man? Weigh in over in the chat.
Yeah.
Julio says he wants to see ScarJo eating an egg sandwich. We will wait. We will let the chat weigh in, and we'll let the chat
Oddly
decide.
specific.
It is
That
very
is from
specific.
Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of
That
course.
breakfast sandwich. Listen,
I was
wanted
gonna
to
say,
eat
are we
that
talking
thing.
egg salad or breakfast sandwich? You know how much it pissed me off in that movie that sandwich got ruined and fell on the ground.
I was very
like,
sad.
trash.
I was also
Wasted
very
food.
very
It-
sad.
It was tragic.
I almost gave the movie a failing grade because of that.
I mean, that movie was getting a failing grade anyway.
Boom. Next
Aw.
question.
Oh.
We really enjoyed Birds of Prey, so
We did.
Okay. I just want to point out, Sean Ennis says, "What would I know about streaming content?" And he says, "Never mind, Dan is right about Chambers." So I'm the best. All right. This question comes from, "Why do I get such an hard feeling in my pants at the morning?" I wonder who asked
I don't know.
that.
Why do I? Who knows?
Son, you have what we in the medical profession like to call a boner. When you have a boner, the world is your oyster. Dr. Tran popped 3 boners just last week.
You guys are now being subjected to an inside joke amongst our friend group.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with this.
It's Dr. Tran. It's hilariously stupid.
Listen, Dr. Tran's amazing, even though, God, so long ago now, in the early days of the tubes. Next question.
Yes. I pulled that up again.
We also have Christiani for Margot, Snoop Burbs for ScarJo, Julio for ScarJo.
I'm glad I'm not
Julio,
the only
banning
one.
you for 1 minute for having an egg sandwich fetish. As the Avengers of the podcasting world, which Marvel character do you see yourselves as? Did I say character?
I'm glad someone watched the interview.
That is a good question.
I'm going to let Loisos take this first.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Who is the, now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a good quick look at him before he decides. Oh God, I've still got that thing on there. Ugh. Let's get a good look at him. Just everybody just take a moment to drink that in. Just get you a sip of that. What do you think, Loisos?
I'd have to say Captain America, but specifically Captain America from Infinity War, in which he has the beard going on.
It's all about the beard now.
I pride myself in my. What's up, Dan?
That is all that anyone could talk about.
Because look at how beautiful he is.
Yeah, I like to. I pride myself on my leadership skills, my ability to rally people. So I'd have to say Captain America, and I have a can-do attitude. Damn it! If only I had the physique of Captain America, then we'd be.
Justin's
Fuck
gonna
over
get
here.
you jacked.
Get over here. Get the
We
fuck
talked about
over
it in a
here. Let's get
pre-roll a
working
few
on
weeks
it, man.
ago.
There'd be nothing better, nothing cooler than coming out of quarantine jacked, going back to work and be like, what the fuck happened to Brian, man?
Who?
What to bump you up?
Who? God, I got to think about mine. Justin, you go.
And we all know Nick loves to talk about Marvel, so this is a great question.
It is great.
I don't know. It's really difficult. It's hard for me to relate to any of those characters, to be completely honest with you.
You can't relate to Spooder Man. You can't relate to
Spider
Rocket
Kid,
the
you mean?
Raccoon.
That's Iron Man Jr. That ain't no Spider-Man.
Boom.
Bring back Tobey Maguire.
Bring back Andrew Garfield.
Bring them all back. Give me my
Give me
live
Tobey.
action Spider-Verse movie. Seriously.
Also, give me.
You
Jake
have to have an
Gyllenhaal.
answer.
Yeah.
It has to be from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
You're the one who called us the Avengers of the
That's true.
podcast
Listen,
world.
I
Very
said
true.
that in place of saying something more offensive, and I didn't want to be offensive in front of that beautiful young lady.
Wait, what was the more offensive thing you were gonna say?
Can you say it on stream?
The podcast your mother warned you about.
Seriously, if a lot of moms heard that while watching the 12 o'clock news in Binghamton, which I'm sure that's all it was watching, they'd be offended. Yeah.
Bitches never get enough of my stuff.
That's what that
I
interview
misquoted
needed
that.
more of. That interview needed more.
I think Thor. If I have to say for myself, it's Thor, 100%.
Is it Fat Thor from Endgame?
No, it's
I
not Fat Thor.
I needed to be Fat Thor from Endgame because I know only one person loves beer as much as Fat Thor in Endgame, and that's you.
But he also was drinking IPAs. I did notice that, or pale ales, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. So, okay, whatever. Fat Thor. There you have it.
Thor is the correct answer for Justin because Thor throws out excuses such as it's a canon movie for everything.
Not an excuse, an explanation.
Who do I want to pick? Oh God, who do I want to pick? I'm gonna pick Rocket Raccoon just because I'm a sarcastic dick, and so is Rocket Raccoon.
That's
Plus,
a good answer, Nick.
I would love to run around with guns and blow stuff up. Like that'd be really fun. And I get to hang out with a tree and Drax. Are you guys loving how Guardians of the Galaxy centric I am today for
You've
no
brought it up
reason?
3 times now, so
Wow.
it must be your new favorite movie.
Must be.
He's secretly been rewatching it over and over again.
Over and over. Actually, that's what I watched last night instead of Undercover Grandpa. Promises. Next question, please. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, $10 and up donated get you in to win a live stream for the Cure T-shirt. We're taking donations for that until the end of the 12 o'clock hour. So make sure you get those donations in there. Chris Yini is cracking a Galactic IPA. Cheers, my friend.
And as I should say, we are still accepting questions. So
We are still accepting questions.
If you
yes.
wanna do that, here's the link. Oh, hi, Nick.
Did you ever
Hi.
want to ask Loisos a question? This is your chance.
All right, next question. Are you circumcised?
Oh, God.
I did tell him anything goes.
I sure hope so. Jesus Christ.
Justin?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
I mean, this is our stream, so it's just. I mean,
He said that he sucked the blood from the penis and put the balls in his mouth.
you know.
Yes.
I
There,
think
there
most,
we have it.
especially
yes.
in America, I think most men of our age group are though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's just kind of a thing that they just Julio proof.
I could send you proof, Julio.
Don't you tease him, Loisos. Now we're never going to stop hearing from Julio about how Loisos promised him dick pics.
Should I start an OnlyFans account?
Yes, you should.
Epic Film Guys OnlyFans.
Sweet, merciful Jesus, please start an OnlyFans. Next question, Dan.
All right, I don't know if all of you guys have seen both of these, but which movie would you watch again between Happy Time Murders and Battlefield Earth, and why?
Battlefield Earth, absolutely.
Happy Time Murders.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
Because
Come on now.
at least
Really?
the 1 minute of really raunchy puppet sex and stuff that's in the trailer is still funny to me. There is literally nothing enjoyable about Battlefield Earth. Every single thing about it is bad. Every single thing.
That's wrong. John
Christine
Travolta's hair
says
looks off.
hashtag stroke the beard, Loisos.
It's almost long enough to start braiding that shit. I'm gonna put a beard bead in that shit.
Yeah, no, Battlefield. No, like I said, I firmly believe it. Battlefield Earth is like the
But
producers
Travolta looks
for
cool
real.
on the poster, though. He looks cool on the poster.
No, he doesn't.
Does he though?
Yes, he
No.
does.
But
No.
the Happy Time Murders doesn't have that scene where he says, "Your friendly bartender," and then he lifts up the decapitated head. You gotta admit that scene's amazing.
Listen,
No.
one movie is based off writings of a man who wrote bad science fiction and created a cult, which millionaires are part of now, and that worship Tom Cruise. That all into itself is interesting. And
How do you figure
makes that movie more
Scientology hasn't
interesting.
snapped up Loisos yet? I mean, if you want to really
He'd
get
be
some
a very powerful figure.
exactly, if you want to really get some power into your movement, how do you not chase after the sauce?
I didn't see Happy Time Murders based on what we call on the show Nick's rants.
I couldn't even
So-
finish the Happy Time Murders, so
Yeah, both are dreadfully bad, but like I said, I still at least laugh. Listen, I rap. It's the Epic Film Guys podcast, and I'm, a lot of our sense of humor, just because I edit the show, is kind of just crafted after my sense of humor. So it's crass.
So is
and
that
it's
your excuse or an
offensive.
explanation, Nick?
I'm just saying, it's crass. It's offensive. We laugh at dick jokes and dumb stuff. That's the Happy Time Murders. At least that 1 minute of the funny stuff that was in the trailer. The rest of it is the most boring piece of shit detective drama you've ever seen in your entire life. Ugh. Getting flashbacks now. Can we have another question?
Yeah. The form keeps every time we get a new question, the form resets back to the top. And
I'd rather watch my own mother get killed with a broken lawn chair than watch Sausage Party again, says Caleb.
I mean, that's true.
yeah.
That was. Oh my god, that was so racist.
Julio, new Patreon tier, the circumcision tier.
How about another new tier? If you could perform coitus with any deceased celebrity, with whom would you bang?
Any?
Any.
It has to be
Deceased celebrity?
deceased.
Any deceased celebrity.
Has to be. Oh.
And I assume they're still dead.
Oh, so it's now necrophilia. It's not just like they're still alive and we're doing it.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay. 1968 special, Elvis Presley.
Oh.
We all knew Justin was going to pick a man. Let's not act like we're surprised.
It's,
by
dude,
it.
that black leather outfit when he comes out, hair swiveling around, curled lip.
Okay,
nothing
give him like a studded jacket and dye his hair black, and Justin's kind of almost there.
I got the jacket right over there already.
My God in heaven.
I'm surprised he doesn't have some guy asking, "Hey, buddy, you want to eat my sausage?"
Bronson wouldn't look at Justin while he made love to him, though. I feel like Justin wants to be looked in the eyes. Bronson would just finish him off and get done with
I think
him.
if anything, he would hold me down and stare directly into my eyes. Show me that he's more of a man than I am.
Caleb says he picks John Hurt's chest hole from Alien.
I mean, that seems to appear to be the right size, depending on your width, right?
Oh my God. Oh my
Mr.
God
Big Dick
in
Trump
heaven.
Bucks.
I'm just gonna go classic screen siren. Amazing actress, Marlene Dietrich.
Nice.
Great choice.
Saucy.
I'd have to say, this is the first thing that comes to my mind, but Tab Hunter, Hollywood heartthrob, and a matinee idol of the 50s and 60s.
You met him, didn't you?
I did meet him at a screening of his documentary Tab Hunter Confidential, which is on Amazon Prime
Boy, Saj, you
Video
can't
for your
pick
viewing
somebody
pleasure.
that you had sex with for real.
Wait, what?
What?
What did you
I
say?
said you can't pick somebody that you had sex with for real.
Listen, when I met him, he was like 80-something years old. So
Listen, again,
What
as
are you
Kat
trying to
said,
say about old people?
as Kat said during their segment, we're not here to kink shame. If you want to be into old people, you can be. There's no shame in it,
true.
Oy Sauce.
That's true. There's no shame.
That documentary, though, is fantastic, actually. So definitely recommend it as well. And
But he's like the most handsome dude who ever lived. He has like those perfect baby blue eyes and tan skin and blonde hair. And
Drew Hallam in the chat. Bronson after Justin thinks he's finished. This ain't over.
I'll say this, though, because we're allowed to do whatever we want here. I would say the opposite side to that. If I had to pick a female, it would be Ava Gardner 100%. Just because
Yeah.
the lore of that woman in bed, it's known around the world. Read any book about her and you know it was worth it to get involved no matter what happened afterward, just for that hour and a half you had with her.
I get down with Orson Welles, Julio. Yeah, you better believe it, man. Because you know what? Orson Welles loved to like eat like a ton of food and everything. So, just... Man, that was even when he was young. Even when he was thinner, he would just get like 4 steak dinners and just plow through all of them in like one sitting.
But dude, when he's
He's
got
a
the long
fascinating
white
man to
beard
learn
and he's
about.
wearing the black top hat and like the long trench coat,
The French champagne.
that look is so sexy. Someone needs to bring that look back.
Ah.
That was Corey's ringtone for about 5 years.
My God. God bless you, Wonder Bread. God bless you. Next question.
What is the best thing you've ever eaten? I'll go first. I did a butter basted with garlic, rosemary, and thyme pork chop. And poured the drippings over that, and then some mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes. Oh my fucking god!
I'm going to stay right in a similar vein from you. I didn't get to do it this past year, but for the few years prior to that, my New Year's go-to staple is you get fresh rosemary, thyme, garlic, and salt, cracked black pepper. You grind everything up, and you mix it in with about a stick of butter. You coat an entire hunk of prime rib in that butter. You let it come to room temperature. You sear that bad boy, and then you roast that thing to a nice rare, mid-rare. Man
Bruh.
alive.
It sucks because it's afternoon and I'm so hungry.
Oh, I know. We've got to throw some. Should we just eat before Gerald? Actually, no. Hang on. We can eat some carnivore candy.
Yeah.
We're gonna eat some carnivore candy. But Loy Sauce and Justin, you guys. What would you guys? What's best thing you've ever eaten? Loy Sauce, you just recently made yours because I saw you post it to Facebook and you said it was the best thing you ever made.
Certainly, the best thing I ever made was it was chicken breast baked. Well, it was simmered with chocolate milk, chili powder, and jalapenos. And it sounds like an odd combination, but the flavor of this meat, absolutely delicious. If anyone
I feel like that's his pickup line when he gets a girl home too.
That's got to go on the
The
soundboard.
flavor of this meat.
God damn it! You just spout off one-liners every single day, man.
That's me. That's what I do.
So,
But we had it with sautéed zucchini and organic Italian farro, and it was absolutely delicious. I will say, though, anyone who knows me knows that I love my sweets, I love my cookies, I love my candy, I love my cake.
is this going to be the
So-
bowl of
He
Peeps
loves his
cereal with
fucking
real peeps in it?
milkshakes.
I'm sorry?
Is this going to be a bowl of Peeps cereal with a real peep in the middle of it? Because we're still all waiting for that picture. I think I reposted that in the dumpster a few days ago.
I still remember when I had my first... so you know when you go to restaurants and on the on the dessert menu, they'll have like a warm chocolate chip cookie in a skillet.
Oh, yeah.
And ice cream on top and whipped cream and chocolate syrup.
Dude. Mm.
I remember the first time I had one of those, and I thought, well, this is my god now.
Yes. Loy Sauce, I love you. Before we get Justin's answer, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I've got to do it every time I think we eat jerky now, Dan. I think it's just what we have to do. So there we go. I love it. Every time I see it, I'm just like, oh my God. It's so ridiculous. But so Dan, we're going to be eating mango habanero. Again, thank you so much again to Jade and the entire Carnivore Candy team for literally sending us a megaton of jerky, which is amazing. Their jerky is absolutely amazing. The smoked sriracha one that I had yesterday, that was the $2,000 level. That one was amazing. And then we also ate the smoky sriracha bacon on the way back from the airport.
So good.
Dude, so good. Bacon jerky. Oh, man, it was really, really good. But we are going to eat us some mango habanero. Justin, your best thing you've ever eaten. And it can't be a protein shake or a protein bar.
Listen. No, I'm gonna be straight up here. But it didn't specify whether I had it be something that I've eaten that I made myself or that I got at a restaurant. But when I was in Italy, I tried something that I'd never heard of before called a pizza frite. And it's kind of like a French version of pizza. All the pizza stuff is inside like a very thick dough. It's kind of like a calzone, but it's a lot softer, and you can hold it like a burrito almost. It's insane. The texture of the outside is soft and crispy, and you get on the inside and you get all the cheese and the sauce and the meat and whatever else you want in there. And it usually has some kind of light flaky cheese on top of the mozzarella. So the mixture of the textures together, I'm not the hugest pizza guy at all. I remember saying something about that recently on our page that I haven't had pizza since Italy, but that right there was so different and so delicious. It was definitely worth eating the two of them that I did. And these things were like, almost 12 inches long. That's right. I downed a 12-incher.
How's that mango habanero working for you, Dan?
Oh my god.
I never thought I
man.
would hear you say that, Justin.
Well, I've told you before about the 8 and the 9, but I've never gone as far as the 12. So,
Man alive. So next question, please.
Before I eat some more. God. Who is the cutest boy, and why is it me? Caleb Brownlee.
Caleb is the cutest boy. I mean, I'm just going to say that. Although I will make a case, ladies and gentlemen, for the god of podcasting. There he is, blown up to beautiful perfection right there on your stream. Just look at him.
Look at him. Just look at him. And he's ours. No one else can have him.
Listen,
he can do guest spots, but he's ours.
Does not want more sauce.
People want the sauce.
People want the sauce. I mean, he says it right there.
Bitches can't get enough of my stuff.
And they cannot get enough of his stuff, apparently.
He's blushing, ladies and gentlemen.
Caleb is the cutest boy, though. We get more hashtag thank you Caleb's over there in the chat.
I'm going to drop one.
Caleb says, I down to 12-incher. Unsurprising shit, Justin says. Thank you, Caleb. Next question, Dan.
Next question. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
I believe it's quite simply, it's one, a
Two.
two, a three.
God, I miss those commercials.
They still show them.
Thank you for the follow.
Do they really?
Thank you for the follow, Dildo Gaggins.
Best name ever.
I feel like you belong here. I feel like you're in good company. Oh,
You're
my
among
God.
friends.
You are definitely where you belong. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, just about 10 minutes left before we draw the winner of the T-shirt. Again, $10 or more donation gets you entered to win a live stream for the Cure T-shirt. Get a donation in over there. Donate some money. It's for a really great cause. All funds go to the Cancer Research Institute to a future hashtag right there. You see it on the bar, immune to cancer. Go ahead and donate $10 and up. Get you entered to win. Dan, go ahead.
What was the last risque photo you sent to a member of the opposite gender and conversely the same gender?
What was it?
Risque photo?
Risque photo. So, Loisos, who did you last send a dick pic to?
Who did I last send a dick pic to? A lady friend of mine.
Justin.
Besides Justin, the lady friend of mine that I was seeing before the quarantine.
Hey, Justin, what do you think about the lighting on this?
Do you send all your dick
Justin's
pics to
input.
Justin
That's honestly
to get him
something
approved
that-
first?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. We go back and forth and
Do
review
you think
each
this makes my
other's-
dick look flattering enough to send it? Oh my
It
God.
would have to go to you next, Nick, because I'm married and I've never done that. I was never part of that culture. I've been with my wife for over 10 years.
Listen, do it right now.
That wasn't ever a thing back then.
Do it right now.
If it was, I didn't know you could do that on AOL Instant Messenger.
I kind of want to know what Danielle would like, what her reaction would be if all of a sudden you just went in the bathroom right now, took a picture of your junk, and sent it to her.
She would laugh.
We need this experiment.
I kind of want that to happen now. I mean, no, same answer as Loisos. It was to, some girl last. I don't know which girl.
Some
I send
girl.
them out everywhere.
Some
I mean,
girl.
really.
How many of these girls are there?
Hundreds
buddy?
and hundreds. I just literally, I'm probably
I
sending
knew
it out
it.
5 times a day. You guys know how it is. I don't even remember. No, just to a girl.
It's the Nick dick pic service.
It's like a weird, I don't know how you can answer that question except for when was I don't know when the last time was. It was a while ago, probably. Quite a while ago. Aside from the ones I sent to Justin, also to have them approved before sending them on to members
But I've
of the
seen
female
yours in
sex.
person on numerous occasions. I made sure before you knew me that well that I got to look at it in the bathroom at the Planet Fitness
You
gym.
wanted to study it, make sure it was
I had to
okay.
size you up, man. I didn't
Yeah.
know what I was dealing with.
Something cast in the chat. Is she from Canada?
Oh my
She goes to a
God.
different
Yes.
school?
Her name is Alberta. She lives in Vancouver. That's an Avenue Q reference.
This is my smoking hot woman I'm taking to the dance.
I like her bangs.
Don't make me pull out the Napoleon Dynamite soundboard again. Next question.
Oh, well, then, since you brought it up, why is Dawn the best character in Napoleon Dynamite?
Listen, I can answer this. I'm going to switch over to single cam just for this. I've got this. You know UI?
Yeah.
Literally, that's why. I mean, literally, every time that character is on screen in Napoleon Dynamite, I die. Every time. Because he's amazing. I mean, legitimately. I don't want to hear all you Pedro fanboys. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, wait.
I mean, there were a lot of Vote for Pedro shirts that were extremely popular when that movie came out.
It's very, very true. I own one. It's very, very true.
I
Next
rest
question.
my case.
All right. Just real quick, how long are we going on this?
We still got another 8 minutes, so we'll do a couple more questions here really
Right.
quick, and then we're going to get into some more stream games, ladies and gentlemen, ahead of the Netflix and Swill segment. The Netflix and Swill boys are going to be here. I don't know where we're going to find them, but
I can't wait to listen to that, damn it.
we'll dig them up.
All right. There is a question about Man of Steel, BVS, and the Snyder Cut of Justice League being the ultimate trilogy.
Yes, Brad, it is.
I'm skipping that because we talk about that forever.
Yes,
talk
Brad.
About that with Nick forever.
Yes, Brad. I
And
agree.
also, if you want to hear more of our thoughts on this, we just released an episode this morning.
Literally today's episode, yep.
I'm gonna skip the airport question. Why do you have such an affinity for Lieutenant Eckhart and don't care so much for Bob the Goon?
Listen, we love Bob the Goon as well. Bob the Goon's amazing.
Bob's great. Bob's great.
We absolutely love him.
Our number one guy.
But guys, it's Eckhart. Just, do I have to put a picture of him up on stream for you to understand? Is that
The
what
most-
we need to do here?
The most beloved character in movie history.
He is legitimately the greatest character ever put to film. Ever. Second, close second, is the CIA guy from, The Dark Knight Rises. He almost gets there, but he's not quite Eckhart
He's
level.
not quite. He's not quite Eckhart level. I mean, the performance, the presence, the costuming, the amount of effort he put into his diet for the role. I mean, you can't even fathom the amount of effort that went into that. And I think he got robbed that year at the Academy Awards as far as nominations. The look he gives back at Jack Nicholson.
Thank you very much, Podcast Rob, for your $50 donation for a future
Goddamn.
immune to cancer. We are now 28%, guys, just over $2,800. Thank you so much, Podcast Rob. You are amazing, and also entered to win that shirt.
Yeah, don't
my
forget
friend.
$10. Donate $10. Get a live stream for the cure shirt. if you win the
$10
raffle.
get you in there.
Okay. Next question. What do you remember of your first date ever?
First proper date, I went to the movies and I took the girl to see Robert Zemeckis' Beowulf.
Oh, God.
You fucking idiot.
Oh, Sauce, you like that
Don't
movie.
worry, it's
Don't
no
even
better.
try to lie.
It's
I
no
like
better.
things about
I
that
went
movie.
To see Mr. Deeds on my first date.
You saw what?
Mr. Deeds.
Quality. Adam Sandler, classic.
Yeah.
I'm just really quick here before we get any further. I just want to make sure that I post this in the stream for everybody to see, so you can understand the absolute. Just look at him. Wait, no,
why
that's
such
the
a
wrong thing.
why such a low res image?
Because this is whatever Google had. So look, we can get closer to him.
I've had to search far and wide, Loy Sauce, for high-res images of Lieutenant Eckhart.
If somebody
It's
wants
very
to take
difficult
the
find them.
if somebody wants to take the Blu-ray and rip some high-res images,
The 4K Ultra HD is out. There should be no excuse.
I
We should
got them
have-
all, Nick. I should have our archive in our Google Drive, but I do have all the screen.
I
grabs
feel
from
like
the
this
newest
explains it
Blu-ray.
all, ladies and gentlemen. Why do you even have to ask? Why
I
do you
want
have
to
ask?
be that.
I do have two things to follow up from the chat. One, Loy Sauce, did you get a handy during Beowulf?
No, I did not.
Lame. Also, Christianity says Mr. Deeds better than Gone Girl. That is incorrect. Gone Girl is a great movie, but a terrible date movie.
As Dan would know, twice.
I took a girl.
I went to see Green Room on a date. That was a pretty miserable
Oh,
experience.
No, thank you. Nick, what about you? You didn't answer that question yet.
So what was it? What was the best?
Your,
No, what
your
was
first date.
What do you remember your first date?
Uh,
Well, back in 1492, Nick sailed the ocean blue.
yeah, he did. God. God, what do I don't remember what my first date was per se, but I think I like the closest thing I can probably come to relate to that is like I was at an amusement park, I think in Virginia. I think it was King's Dominion.
There you go.
I was like
Right down the
14 or
street.
15, and like there was another family that was camping there, and I basically spent the whole time there when I was at the park because they had a daughter that was like the same age as me, and like we went swimming in the pool at the campground and stuff, and
You got a
like,
stiffy.
we snuggled and stuff, and I don't think I had kissed a girl at that point, so we didn't make out or anything, but
Dude, it's weird that you mentioned that because I've got memories just like that at
Yeah.
Knoebels when I was around the same age. To make it quick, though, because we only have a few minutes left, mine was with a girl that was very highly developed at her age when I
God
was much
bless you,
younger than her.
Caleb.
And it was at the Shriners Circus, and her mom came with us. Back when circuses still had animals.
We're all laughing because Caleb over in the chat, I took a girl to see Big Hero 6 and definitely got fucked after. And then immediately followed it up with got a blowjob and snakes on a plane.
Good for you, dude.
I'm
If you're
so
gonna
proud of
if
Caleb.
you're gonna get a blowjob during any movie, why not be
Yeah.
snakes on a plane? Which is still, ladies and gentlemen, still my absolute number one theatrical experience of all time. People brought rubber snakes and they were throwing them around the theater and hissing. And every time a snake came on the screen, especially whenever there was like sex going to happen, like remember that one couple's going to bang in the airport bathroom or the airplane bathroom, and like somebody in the audience was just yelled out, "He's got a snake for you, honey!" Like literally, just oh man, we were all there for that movie.
Man,
That was
I love
opening night.
experiences like that.
Opening
I love
night for that movie. That was
It's one of the
glorious.
things I miss
Everybody's
the
always
most
like,
right now.
why did you go see that movie opening night? Because people were throwing rubber snakes around the theater and it was fucking amazing. That's why. Absolutely amazing. But we'll do one more question and then we're going to draw that t-shirt. So last chance, guys, $10 and up. Get you in to win a live stream for the Cure t-shirt. Get the donations in really quick because I'm going to be drawing that as soon as we're done with this next question.
All right. Final question. What is your favorite song?
Be Quiet and Drive by Deftones.
Like of all time ever, like Feet to the Fire, like you have to pick one.
Sure.
God. Man.
This is such a basic answer, but is there a better song than Blackbird by the Beatles? I don't think there is.
Yes, there are many songs.
I don't
Okay,
know.
thank you.
I'm not a Beatles fan. So
Any
I don't get
song, yeah, any song by any other recording artist ever.
Literally any other song.
Hate you guys.
Good. Now Lois Sauce is quitting the show. I don't
That's
know.
the first thing that comes to my mind, anyway.
I'm just gonna go old school, and I'm gonna go Beethoven, the Ninth Symphony.
For some reason, I knew you were going to say something classical.
I mean, you know, I could pick so many different things, but yeah, just man.
Beethoven just flexing on everyone. He didn't have to go that hard.
And my number 2 would be Danny Elfman's Batman '89 theme. Oh!
You
But only when
nerd.
it's reused in Justice League.
Get him the hell out of here. All right,
Don't bring that up, Dan. It's
thank
gonna
you
upset me.
everybody so much. Thank you everybody that that threw in questions and everything there. Really appreciate that. We're going to shift over. We're going to play some games, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get some fibbing going on up in here. So if you're in the chat, get prepared to do some fibbage, and we're going to go ahead and throw that right in there for you. Shelly and Bella, welcome back. Good to see you guys again. And their pre-recorded segment is going to be coming up a little bit later this afternoon.
And I'll see you cats later. I'm headed back to the old work grind.
Okay, that would be my number 2, Deb Kinney. Good Morning Baltimore. Of course, it's really hard to pick between Good Morning Baltimore and You Can't Stop the Beat. So I'm so torn between the two. Can we just listen to Hairspray songs for the rest of the stream now?
Absolutely not.
Is that the thing that's going to happen now?
No.
I endorse this idea.
You would, Lois. So we're going to draw that winner for the shirt. And we got 3 donations in here. So we got Julio, Podcast Rob, and Chris Yaney. So let's go ahead and get our drum roll in here. So the winner of a live stream for the Cure t-shirt. And then if you win, I need to know what your shirt size is. So make sure you post it over in the chat. If you hear your name come up here, who is our winner? Chris Yaney, congratulations, my friend. You
Yay.
have won a live stream for the Cure t-shirt. What size? What size t-shirt, so I can make sure I mark it down on my list of prizes. Congratulations, and thank you so much